The expert segment is sponsored by Coastal Aesthetics.
Winter weather often means dry skin, and shaving doesn't help. Here to tell us more about that from Coastal Aesthetics is Kimberlee Smith. Good morning, Kimberlee.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. So let's talk about first how shaving can lead to skin irritation, and are there some simple things that we can do at home to alleviate that, in the immediate nature?
Absolutely. Shaving can be really kind of traumatic to the skin any time of year just because of the nature of scraping the skin and pulling out the hair follicle. But you then are in winter in Maine and our skin is naturally dry. It can actually lead to more irritation. It can lead to razor burn and possible infections for some folks, depending on how sensitive their skin is. So this time of year, shaving can be difficult. So we offer laser hair removal, which is done with a very painless device. People think it only has to be the legs or the underarms, but a lot of our patients are workers who have to shave, men for work every day with a high collar, or patients that have some medical disorders that may cause more hair growth on the face for females, let's say. That can be an area that we can do laser with and avoid over irritating the skin, especially in the dry winter months.
How have you seen laser hair removal sort of evolve over maybe the past decade?
It's come a long ways. We used to do 12 to 20 treatments to get good results. Technology, especially down here at Coastal, we have one of the most advanced, the Soprano Ice, which is going to be about 6 to 10 treatments, very quick, almost virtually painless. There's really no discomfort, no numbing cream. We have patients that have had treatments elsewhere years ago and never thought they would ever attempt it again. And since technology has advanced, these devices are virtually painless, and ours, like I said, is actually one of the best on the market. So we've seen many people continue the treatment plan they had years ago that they stopped due to discomfort, or a lot of new patients coming into the office to try it for the first time, and they're very pleased.
And can you talk about what sort of type of investment this is when you talk about the cost and how long it actually lasts?
Absolutely. There's nothing on the market that's 100% hair loss. We know that's not the case. But over a series of 6 to 10, which is a couple $1,000s in the end, meaning if you add up all of, let's say, the large area of a underarm or a leg, okay, let's say a half leg, you're talking under $1,000 for all 6 treatments. And it's going to result in about 80 to 90% permanent hair reduction. There are scenarios where you may have some growth and have to come back for a touch-up, but for the majority of our patients, it's just going to be those 6 to 10 treatments for their life, and then they end up maybe coming back once every other year for a maintenance, we call it, which is typically just about $100.
And if someone's not quite ready to make the plunge and they're sticking with, the old-fashioned shaving, any advice for those folks who are dealing with that dry skin?
Absolutely. You never want to shave with hot water. So it's fun to be in the shower this time of year. It's cold out and to have that hot water. But once again, really try to have something lukewarm, kind of cooler, and use a really good moisturizing shaving gel. Don't use regular body soap. That can be extra irritating. So invest in a nice moisturizing shaving gel that is meant for the purpose of shaving. And then if you're doing it in the shower, or if you're outside the shower and you're doing it in front of the sink, lukewarm water, something a little bit cooler, just to help try to keep a lot of that moisture in, and then moisturize after for sure.
Some great information. Kimberlee Smith, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Bye-bye.